they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Snead's got it. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the counter, Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
3rd down. 3rd.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Jackson from the shotgun. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got
trying to grab the ball.
4th down here early in the game.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
What's this, man?
2nd down and 8. This is Ingram. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
What you talking about?
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them.
What should you be looking at when you drop back?
Just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Don't do that, bro.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Jack 16. 48. Watch the screen. 8. Check 48.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tired of that ball.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's McFarland. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Mike 48.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm. What is that on your screen? Yeah. Hit okay. Well, go to YouTube website. Nigga, I paused the game. What your screen say? Take a picture of the screen. Hold on. Take a picture of your screen. If I tell your big ass if I pause the game one more time. I gotta unpause the game for it to do that. Um, hit right now. Hit right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The tackle made by
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
the end of the 1st quarter with the score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing.
What? Run what play?
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
What?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Ingram. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Ingram. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Cameron Hayward.
I don't know how we tackle you behind the line of scrimmage, but they say 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle.
Oh,
you got to
shit.
get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Is a turnover on down.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On second down now, McFarland.
And he'll lose yardage
here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Don't do that, bro.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
What?
Like 20.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Having it on all Madden?
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 23 yards, the final tally.
Gotta love the catch.
Yeah, they're watching the game.
The gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed
like, man, look at
catches,
Juju.
that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right
If
there.
Juju want to do a jersey swap
And I
after the
know that
game.
it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Roethlisberger connecting with James Washington. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Ravens
You don't
take
believe that
over
yourself.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here.
Maybe you got to move the quarterback.
One decision can do in the chain of events, right?
No, you
the decision
didn't.
to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Pass incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 10 yards to go.
Your left tackle must be trash. That boy not coming close to blocking it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. Back to Brown, this time complete.
Oh my goodness.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
I thought I had a
intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I thought I had a receiver over there.
Guys, a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
1st and 10.
So first thing that crosses my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room?
I gotta go look at
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14
your receiver
seconds
fell out
to go
now.
in this first half. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as
You're lucky you do that. He's out of bounds.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Snatches.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's McFarland. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Lucky I hit that blocker.
There, the defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 3.
Why?
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Why would you straighten your body up when you got to get from under the center?
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head.
You don't have to be straight up. All quarterbacks are different.
I'm coming after you. Mike 48. Mike 48. Take both of them.
Roethlisberger.
Oh,
Into
the
heavy
other corner.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even
If
farther
I don't get
behind.
hit, that tight end probably
We've
still
got to know
running.
this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive
All right.
leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On the tackle.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play
First
on
of
the
all,
football there.
they let you
2nd
throw
down.
it across the line of scrimmage.
They haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable.
And there's no
That's
penalty.
opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
You know what that is, huh?
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He may try and run for the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down.
That's not what I wanted him to do when I went there.
Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Baltimore.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
And Ingram, that's slow.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Don't slide.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and
Don't slide.
In better shape now for 3rd.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
He got that trust factor.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now it's Ingram. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Get that man some help over there, man.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're running. Ingram. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Well, yeah, Hayward.
Touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the
Stuffing this run the whole drive. Now you let somebody push it. Oh, he wasn't
some might
even
say
right
that the
there.
guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment.
Yeah, what is you
that
doing,
allowed
bro?
the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
I'm going to show you.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14. Ravens.
He can't throw with TJ in his face, huh?
Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Out of bounds, man.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Oh, man.
On 1st down, they'll start with McFarland. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Bad Ben bigger than the dude you hit him.
Keeper and it's second down.
Well, sometimes
Ben bigger than the dude you hit him
be
with.
able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Complete to Washington. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want.
Why
Anytime
wasn't
they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run. It's Mark Ingram.
I like how they just keep making me miss him.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Now Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Now that was something, and it wasn't good. In one play, you've gone from being in the red zone to maybe out of field goal range. Totally inexcusable.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They begin the drive with McFarland. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Just push him out the way a little bit, fullback. Just a little bit.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Come on.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
2nd and 7.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. This is Ingram.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
The tackle.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
At the 45-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll run with a rookie second-rounder as J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
A gain of 12.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
1st down.
He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. It's a 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot for Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Tonight's final score, Steelers.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you